Yeah.
which
There's just ways that people are
it's a
doing
very
it kind of as a workaround better already, where it's just like, what if I just didn't allow VODs for my channel and just did this shit anyway and just played music? You know?
yeah. And yeah, the writing in the TOS is pretty clear cut, but Twitch has always had a history of being morally gray with a lot of this shit, and it's like I don't
Yeah.
want to trust that because that could flag me at any time.
There's me and Brian have been doing like a music hour at the end of my stream every Friday, but I don't have VODs for it, and I immediately stop streaming on YouTube when I do that because YouTube's even worse about that shit. They will come after you like for a live stream, but like Twitch is just like, yeah, fucking whatever. Turn the stream off, turn the stream on again. Don't have a VOD. Delete the VOD when I'm done. You know, they're fine.
Have you?
There's,
loaded
I
the
mean,
game,
there's,
by the way?
yeah, I'm loading it up right now. It's starting up.
Alright.
It is taking a second. I was starting up.
Oh,
So I've been
speaking of
doing dual streaming on YouTube as well. So like YouTube, I have to go into YouTube creator channel to like name my stream and stuff. I can't just do it through OBS the way I do for Twitch, which is annoying. Anyway, sorry, that's what was taking me a minute.
Speaking of circumventing things, I'm so glad they started banning macros AFK farming in Destiny, and people who lose their minds over this.
Yeah, people who are cheating, fuck them.
Yeah,
Don't cheat, dipshit. I'm coming in with a lot of heat today.
no. I'm with you on that one. So today was Thursday, so Destiny did their weekly TWAB this week on Bungie, where they talked about stuff, and they touched on why they banned macros. Like, guys, we want you to play our game and give us the appropriate feedback so we can make the experience better for you. And they just said it outright. No matter the problem with macros is no matter what we put in the game, no matter how easier we make shit or convenient for you, you're still gonna press that button in AFK farm, and we can't have that.
Yeah, fuck you. Fucking bots. Some bullshit.
And someone in my group was like, "Oh, you tell me I can't farm this custom games anymore. What if I want this gun?" Then you play the
fucking
game.
play the game.
Well, what if the game mode sucks? Then suck it up, or
suck it up, Buttercup.
Or
you want the thing?
I just told them you could do this wonderful thing. You could suck it up like the rest of us and play. You could not play it and then express your feedback that you don't like the game mode. It's not enticing for you to get it. Or just
speaking of,
don't play. That's it. Just don't play.
Yeah, sorry, I have to log into Marvel Snap real quick. I haven't done that today. I need to log into it because what the? Ooh, there's a Marvel Snaps on PC. What if that just becomes my life, Doug? What if I just become a Marvel Snap content creator?
I mean, it's just like becoming a World of Warcraft streamer. That's just a sign of the end of your career, isn't it?
Nah, but that shit's great. This is a good game. Like, I love Marvel Snap so far. And as soon as I found out that it was Ben Brode behind it, I was like, everything makes perfect sense as to why this is a game that I love.
Glad, like, I told you the information. I felt so happy telling you that. You're like, yeah, you liked Hearthstone, right? Yeah. Well, the guy that made Hearthstone.
Well, I could
like,
kind of tell. Like, the DNA was there. It had a lot of similar features that I liked about Hearthstone.
You recognized the handwriting, but you didn't see the signature.
Yes, like a lot of the art style was there. Like I could tell, but I didn't confirm it. But like I watched one of Pirate Software's videos where he talked about that actually, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know how much they're paying for someone to go work for that studio, by the way? Because I was curious, because I was like,
it's Amazon Studio, isn't it?
No. The studio behind Marvel Snap is like called like Second Lunch or something. They have like a game dev job, which is just like being in charge of like card development and stuff like that. Starts at $200K a year. I'm like, I'm sorry, fucking what? What if I just become like an obsessive card game nerd? Because I actually do quite enjoy card games. It's just the thing I don't enjoy about them is usually how they're monetized.
And it's really great because the guy that made Hearthstone is making that game because it's not so badly monetized.
Yeah, it's not really. I mean, as far as I can tell right now, as someone who's not like a max level player, obviously I have that caveat. But so far I've been like, but I'm enjoying it too is the thing. I'm not like feeling like, oh, this guy is absolutely dominating me because he spent $300 in this fucking game. It's like, no. Sometimes I'll run into people who have cards that I just don't have yet, and I'll be like, oh, that's interesting. Couldn't have known that that was gonna happen, but.
Speaking of pay to win, I'm seeing some content creators really get into Warframe. I have a bit of biased opinion on their like they're having a great experience. That's awesome. Warframe is a fun game for the right people. My bias is a lot of the stuff they're playing with are given to them by their community.
Oh yeah, they're not having to work for it.
They're like working from some of it still. Like they're still like getting the frames and playing the game, but they're already gifted like 40 inventory Warframe slots. They're already gifted like a shit ton of resources they don't have to farm so hard for. So it's like, I feel like this is a kind of a botched free-to-play experience because people just gave you a bunch of shit that you have to play with.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a big ad for the fucking game at that point, right?
Yeah. And again, like, they're having fun with the game. Great. That's not what I'm thinking. It's just, I feel like it's a very somewhat biased experience.
I think I'm gonna head to the mine today. I need to do some mine leveling. Hungry. But yeah. Yeah, I don't. Is it fun? Are you enjoying it? I've not seen a lot about it yet.
I have not played it yet. I've only watched like a couple, maybe like an hour gameplay. Someone played it, and I was like, all right, I'll bite.
All the people I've seen talking about it and playing it and glazing it up are all people who've been paid by them to talk about it. So I'm like, okay, well. With I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it just very much it's all on TikTok, so it clouds my.
The general idea I've been hearing is it's not Dark Souls-like.
No, it's an action RPG. It's like a God of War style game.
They said it's more closer to like God of War or
yeah, it's a spectacle fighter. But honestly, the reason I'm not playing it isn't because I don't want to. It's honestly just because like I'm still on Elden Ring and I'm trying to finish up that shit before Space Marine comes out. That's my biggest problem.
Just hurry up and beat the game.
If I wanted to, I could. That's the thing. But I'm like, my streaming nights have started becoming like, I stream one night with you and I like doing it. That's not me begrudging anything, but it's like just schedule getting tight, you know? Oh, I can just skip straight to level 30. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, by the way.
Thanks, buddy.
That said, because I have a higher quality pickaxe, I'm probably faster picking you. You do have a pickaxe, right?
I do. Which ones are worth picking? Like all of them, or just?
Anything looks like ores. All rocks have a chance to drop them.
Oh, what the fuck? I can't see fucking shit in here.
We need wood and staff to make boards. We can't use coal. This is Minecraft.
What the fuck is this? I'm just sitting here going like, slash, I will spend all day fighting you.
Fighting a man.
Is that what that was? I can't see anything.
Yeah, we need to make...
I gotta get my XP. I gotta level up.
You gotta kill shit.
You gotta kill some fucking people, son. Get that nerd shit out of here. We don't need books. You gotta go out there and kill some people, my man.
Another ladder. We can just go straight down.
Oh yeah. Delve deeper, more hungrily into the mine. What the hell is that thing?
Great question. Got the stone.
Little goblin ass motherfucker.
Got the ladder.
Doug just sees ladder and descends immediately. Like, ooh.
Because if we go further down, we get loot.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you know what? Here.
Motherfuck. Son of a bitch.
Called efficiency.
Look, I made a bridge. Took me like, what, 2 seconds?
11. It took me like 10, 11 tops. That's a weird game. One game I've seen, I think burn on my computer.
Really? That was one that never really stuck for me. I just didn't really ever care for it. It was fine. I played it. It was fun, but it wasn't like... I didn't get the bug to like keep doing runs of it forever. You know, the gameplay was simplistic enough for me that it just didn't quite do it for me, you know?
I think it was... I just liked how it kept getting to the point where like you started like breaking the game. And I always found that a little bit appealing.
Yeah, that is fun. It was just one of those roguelikes where like you didn't keep anything when you were done, and I did not like that. And also like sometimes just being entirely screwed by like a bad run was not fun to me. You know what I mean?
Hey, we got 35.
Ding, fries are done.
Ding. Job's done.
Job done. Work complete. My TikTok is trying to psyop me into fucking playing World of Warcraft. It keeps being like, you remember Warcraft? Warcraft is good now. Chris Metzen back good now. And I'm just like, don't do this to me. I've been clean for far too long. I've missed 2 whole expansions. Where the fuck is this ladder? There we go.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see shit. I'm like, where the fuck is it? Where'd you go? Is there another ladder? Oh, there you are. It's good to see you. No, that's the thing. My main reason is mostly just because I'm mad at Blizzard than anything. Like, I don't doubt that it's probably a fine game. It's just, I've played a lot of that game, and they've really, like, they've killed off my favorite characters, turned them into villains, and then offered no replacements that I like. So I'm like, okay, who's the characters that I like now, you know? I haven't kept up with the story other than like they made Sylvanas the villain of the expansion before this one, or before the last one.
Apparently she's not a villain anymore.
Of course not, because she's one of the only named characters they had left.
Anduin apparently did some fucked up shit, and he's like, oh, I can't be a good guy anymore.
Fuck Anduin, little bitch. Little bitch ass human in the Alliance. Where's the ladder in here?
It should be on the west side.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's yeah,
Oh, is it? Fuck, I can't see shit. I can't even like see the ladder that you took. I'm also about to die, so.
Yeah, if you can go up to the top left of the like.
I'm just leaving the mine. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Why did I was knocked unconscious. I guess I took damage while I was getting on the ladder, so I got knocked out. Great.
So you're just in bed now?
I woke up at a hospital, apparently. Dr. Harvey charged me 1,000 gold.
What the fuck? You know, that makes sense.
And I lost my sword. God damn it. Fuck. Fucking even in video games, healthcare is bleeding me dry.
Oh, man. So, like, I originally wanted to get...
You just went to go get your oil or tires changed, right? Or oil change?
Oil change, and my tires rotated. And they pulled me aside. They're like, hey, so we can do your oil change. We can't rotate your tires because the treads are too far gone, so you'll have to get replaced.
What the hell did you do to your tires? How old are your tires?
I think this is still the same set that I bought the car.
When did you buy that car? I feel like it was way more recent than it is, I'm sure.
2020.
2020? I mean, it's 4 years. Yeah. If you didn't rotate them for like 4 years, I mean, you don't drive a ton, but still, like.
No, I did rotate them, but it's still like it's still a long time and a lot of driving.
Oh, and if they're just the cheapy tires that came on the damn thing, because Dodge is bastards and everyone puts cheap ass tires on their cars. They don't last very long. Mine I replaced in like 2018 or whatever after I'd had my car for like 2 years. So mine were hella expensive. When I replaced the Challenger's tires, oh my god, it was like $2,500.
Yep. So
In
they
fairness,
just gave
I
you
got fancy tires. So
yeah. I got the medium quality kind, and there was a
yeah.
there was both a like a four. Apparently, they do like a huge discount if you're buying a full set, which is not.
Oh, absolutely. They always do bullshit like buy 3, get the 4th free or some nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go to get your tires done? Like what
Driver's
company?
Edge.
Yeah.
Because I was just going for like the
Yeah.
basic stuff,
Yeah.
and they were just like, "Hey, we can't do that, and you got to do this." I'm like, "Well, I've been putting it off. I might as well just fucking bite the bullet now."
Yeah. I like so I like Discount Tire for a reason, and I'll tell you that reason.
Oh my god, you and my dad both.
They do free tire rotations, my man. They do free tire rotations, and I think they do alignments too. They do both, which is very nice.
Does as well.
Okay, so that's a more standard thing, but it's more of like a, I don't know where if Driver's Edge is like a national company or not. Discount Tire is everywhere.
Fair. I understand.
I've had like girlfriends before like have a tire blow out on the highway, but because they had like Discount tires or something, like they just found one a block away and got it replaced for free.
Yeah, I'm doing Driver's Edge just because the redness.
I get you. Yeah, Discount Tire for me is like down the road. There's like one over in Grapevine that's super close by for me.
Yeah, Driver's Edge is not tires, but all around.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
try 3 different locations.
Well, if you ever want oil changes done for cheap, next time you need an oil change, just call me. Because I bought all the stuff that I can get up underneath them and do it myself now. It's way cheaper to just go buy the oil from AutoZone and a filter, and I can do it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, they also said it may have an oil.
That's not ideal. Yeah.
They said it's likely just a small one.
Yeah, it's
I'll
fine.
tell you what, if your oil is just pretty,
Yeah, if you like go out to your car and pull off and you see like a big black spot in your driveway, that's your clue. But you know the good thing about your car leaking oil? At least you know it has oil. At least you know it has oil in it. Get you a Camry, bud. Get you like a Toyota Camry or like a Honda Civic.
Those are poor people cars, Smile.
No, those are efficient adult cars. I've changed my tune so much. Even as someone who like loves cars, I'm to the point where they are getting ridiculously expensive for bullshit. And I work in an industry where we fix cars all day. So I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, fuck it, buy a cheap, reliable Toyota, this fucking Honda, lasts you forever. If you're not like a car person, like whatever, you don't need a fancy cool car or whatever. And also, like, the fuck you gonna do? All you can do with a fast car is get yourself in trouble nowadays. I changed tune dramatically in my life. It's like the most adult shit I've ever said in my life. I mean, I'm driving a damn near 20-year-old car right now that I'm driving until the wheels fall off. I'm like, fucking whatever. I'm just driving this motherfucker until it dies. And when it dies, I'll probably try to buy an older version, like a newer version of the same car, but just keep it because I think every family needs at least like one pickup truck size vehicle. You know what I mean? Does your dad have a truck?
No, we have a minivan.
See, that's fine. Most people don't need anything more than a minivan. But I'm just meaning like one big-ish car that can like carry furniture or like pull a small trailer or something if it needs to. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, if this Suburban dies, I'll probably just get another Suburban, or I'll just fix this Suburban because this thing's paid for. There's so much value in a car that is paid off right now. It's ridiculous. I saw like a TikTok where they were like going around a car dealership asking all the people who worked there. It's like, how much is your car payment? And these motherfuckers are paying out the ass. they're paying like 800 to 900 bucks a month on these fucking things. I'm just like,
used to remember when you were working at the dealership and they would like try to get a loan and you're like, what's their credit score? 300? It ain't happening.
we made that shit happen all day. Those people ruined their credit with us. I was such a scumbag. I feel terrible for having that. Look, someone was gonna sell them a car. It was just me that did it. I didn't make any money off of it, but they were gonna make that decision. Someone was gonna sell them a car. They needed a car.
You even gave them like a, hey, you likely can't afford this. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, if you need a car, I'll make it happen for you. I'm here to make you have a car if you want it, but man, there was one kid who came in who was so, the phrase we're going to use is called upside down, which is means when you owe on a car more than the value of the vehicle or your loan. So like the amount you owe is more than the vehicle is worth on your loan and everything. This kid bought a V6 Charger like yours, which is fine. But he was coming in and wanting to be like, hey man, I want to get one of them fancy Scat Pack cars. Okay, let's look at your credit, buddy. That's a $50,000 car. You got the base model Charger. Probably because it's what you could afford. So we pull all of his stuff. I can't say his info, or I'm not gonna say his name. But this motherfucker owed like $60,000 on a $20,000 car. And it was just like, I've never seen. He basically was buying like 4 Dodge Chargers.
Your mic cut out.
Yeah, my stuff kind of flickered for a second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
This motherfucker was basically paying for 4 full-priced Dodge Chargers for a single one. If this loan was on the car that he was trying to buy, he could have bought the car that he wanted, like the badass V8 one. But he was buried alive on this fucking basic ass Charger. And I just sat there and I was like, whoever sold you this car hated you. Like, whoever did this, like, cursed your name. You are going to die, and this car is what you're going to be buried in, because you're still going to be paying on it. This car, this is your casket. They literally buried you alive in this shit. It was, that was the worst one I've ever seen. I was like, brother, I can't even help you. There's nothing I could do for this. If I bought this car from you for $20,000, you would still owe $40,000 and have no car.
You basically get away with it, dude. Because like you just, I just got a car.
It's just that kid. Every time I feel like I'm stupid, I see people making worse life decisions than me, and I just go, never mind, I'm okay.
There are times I come to work and people go, man, I go out partying and do all this stuff. I'm like, dude, you were like in your 20s, you're gonna feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was when I was having Josh the other day, one of the younger employees was like, oh, you should just get back to work. I'm thinking about money. I'm like, bro, I'm thinking about the hospital.
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. You know what's some bullshit is jobs in America wanting you to have a doctor's note when they don't provide you with health insurance. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're sick, better go to a doctor and pay for it and get a fucking doctor's note. It's like, how about you fucking suck my dick and just trust me that I'm sick, motherfucker. I'm coming in hot today. I've got opinions.
No. Hot today. Because this whole week they were talking about we're gonna have this big lunch, right? Big lunch Thursday. To take care of our employees, and show appreciation, all that.
Morale, yada yada. We appreciate you.
People basically banked on it, including myself, and didn't make any lunch because we were gonna get fed.
Yeah.
Lunch comes around.
No food.
No food. Hey, where is it? Oh, we might think it's on the way. What's on the leave? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go relax a bit. Entire lunch goes by. An hour lunch. Hey, where is it? Where's the food? They didn't get it. I'm sorry, what? They didn't get any food. we were communicating this the whole week. He goes, yeah, I know. Well, where are they? Oh, they're having their food. Excuse me? Yeah, they got food.
What do you mean they got their food? What does that mean?
The people who honestly got food, and everyone, like half the floor, including myself, were like, okay, that's cool, I guess. So me and like 3 people in the said, well, I'm just gonna go home because this is bullshit, and I'm not gonna stand for that.
Uh-huh. Like, FedEx wasn't the greatest job in the world, but I'll give my center manager some credit. If something like that happened, he would have gone in his truck and picked up McDonald's or something, or got all of us food and been like, I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you next week or something, and done it. Like, he would have probably paid it out of his own pocket.
Yeah. Hi, Art. Hope you're doing well. But, no, like, we were pissed because they were like, oh yeah, we waited an hour with no food in a hot warehouse, you know, the usual.
Oh, I know.
And we're expected to just finish a 10-hour shift on an empty stomach.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I'm doing.
Damn, they have y'all work. They have y'all do some long ass shifts. You do like 4 10s?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I kind of prefer that. I would rather do 4 10s than 5 8s.
I wouldn't mind it if it was like a little bit later in the day. I have to be like 5:30.
Yeah, that makes it hard.
Lunch is at 11 in the morning. So like, that's like 6 hours straight.
You should have 2 breaks. If you're doing 10 hours, you should get 2 breaks. Like, straight up. That should be the reality.
There's a lot of shoulds that are not happening.
No, I'm saying I know. Yeah. I'm just, you should, if you're working that many hours. Do they let you take water breaks and things like that? Are they mandated to do that, or?
I mean, there's we get an extra 15 because OSHA twists their arm with it being 100 degrees. Oh, and yes, Ark, I'm doing a lot better than earlier today. I got myself food. I went broke replacing tires.
Dude, even as somebody who like loves cars, I hate that we are like, and I hate how car centric of a society that we have, honestly. Ooh, I got a topaz.
What? I agree with you. I wish our culture was more like Japan in terms of.
I wish it was an option. Yeah. I wish I didn't have to have a car in the state of Texas.
I had to explain to someone overseas, not overseas, in New York, because they never been down to
yeah.
Like, why don't you sell the car? I'm like, because you need a car here. You need to.
Brother, it's 30 miles to my job. What? Yeah, man.
It's 30 miles to my job. An Uber ride costs like $60.
Yeah.
And the nearest bus route is 10 miles away from me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I one time was curious to see if, like, because I know that there's a train station near me. I was curious how long it would take me to get to downtown Dallas for a music show, to go to a concert, because I was like, maybe I could go and like take the train and not have to worry about drinking or whatever, because if I took an Uber to the train station, it'd be way cheaper than taking an Uber to downtown Dallas, right?
Right.
So I used Google Maps to tell me how long it would take me to get there via purely public transportation. 26 hours for a 30-minute car ride.
Jesus.
And I would have to take that train all the way to Fort Worth to get off at Fort Worth, wait at a station for 18 hours till 6 a.m. in the morning the next day to take a train to Dallas. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it was just hilariously bad. Texas hates fucking public transportation. Like, it's just a thing that we just don't like at all. Weird. It's almost like we're run by a bunch of car companies here.
No, you're making me rethink of the movie Dave.
Dave? Which one's Dave? Is it the one with Eddie Murphy?
It's the one where the president has a heart attack, having sex with a hooker, but they don't want to report that, so they get someone that looks like him to act like president for like a couple weeks.
Huh. I don't think I've seen this movie.
It's actually it's an old movie. It's kind of funny though, because there's a scene where like he's being the president in like the budget room scene where they're going over like the
yearly budget.
The yearly budget, and they're like, oh, we need to put more car ads to make people feel good about the cars. He goes, wait, we're spending millions to make people feel good about cars they already have?
Oh boy. You want to
And he
hear?
goes, and no. He goes and then goes, well, yeah. He goes, well, if they already like the car and feel good about it, why do you need to tell them to feel good about it? And they went, oh, he goes, maybe we could use that money towards other things than making people feel good about stuff they already have. It was just like, it was like a really funny scene because and then there's a later on he gets his friend into the White House who does like he's a financial auditor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going through it, and he's just like says, I was like, dude, holy shit! Like, if this was a business, we'd be bankrupt in a month. Like
So,
this,
oh, go ahead.
he's like, man, this is a nightmare. How does this is a how does this country functioning? But it's supposed to be a comedy, but
It's not much of a comedy anymore. It's kind of his reality.
yeah.
Nah, man, you want to hear some like
Oh no.
shit? Well, we didn't get another strawberry crop. Oh well, it's fall.
You know what I mean?
We gotta go get new crops.
Yep.
I want a better axe so we can chop up these big fucking stumps and make a big farm over here. Have you upgraded your axe yet?
No, I was actually just up.
Well, I think we should spend our money getting the most of whatever the most valuable fall crop is, like a tree or something.
At least one of each crop. That would fill the
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously. But we'll figure it out. And then I need to get some more hay and such for the chickens. I need to feed them. I need food for them. Chickens? Eggs. Chickens have laid eggs.
Money.
Pet the chickens. Pet the chickens. Make sure they're happy. Pet the chickens.
Where are your stairs, Ed?
My parents took them away because I am grounded.
That's disturbing.
Oh, it's so good. I love editing.
Here that just has a cave on mushrooms that we can sell too.
Oh yeah. Oh, but like, bro, you want to get some fucking like, you want to get dark pilled on some fucking car stuff? Fucking Elon Musk is the biggest villain in America. I hate that man. As long as I am alive, there is one Elon Musk hater, and it is me. I am his number one hater.
You're like the exact opposite of the whole fan comic boss stuff. If there's a million haters, I am one of them. If there's only one hater, that is me.
As long as I am alive, there will still be one hater. So first off, that motherfucker has the balls to talk about like government overspending when all of his companies literally only exist because he took massive government subsidies. SpaceX exists because he took billions of dollars from the US government. And Tesla's the same. Tesla honestly probably would have gone out of business like all the other car electric companies did if they didn't take these millions of dollars from the US government. But then he has the fucking balls to talk about socialism and government handouts.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Yeah, yes, he is. Weird how rich people do that. But then also, so a couple decades ago, we were talking about starting high-speed rails in America, like Japan-style bullet trains across America, connecting all of our major cities. It would be, wouldn't it? You know who killed that project? Elon Musk did everything in his power to kill that project because he had his idea for Tesla cars and their tunnel through Los Angeles that is like a tunnel for just Tesla cars that also doesn't work very well and already exists. But in the meantime, since he started doing that, China started a project at the same time and has completely spanned the entire country with high-speed bullet trains now.
Pause on the topic.
Yes.
If you were short on copper bars, you can take some from my chest if you want to upgrade your stuff.
Okay. I'm trying to. So corn is a thing that we can grow. 14 days to mature. Sunflower seeds. Okay. Sunflowers.
It's Farmer Joe.
Only grows fruit in the spring. Summer, fall. They're not like pumpkins.
Summer's yeah, there are
Oh,
pumpkins
we're
for
in
fall.
summer. I'm dumb. You know what? You know what season I thought it was?
Fall.
Thought it was fall because it's like almost fall in real life. I want to get a shit ton of blueberries.
I just love blueberries. Oh, I think you need wheats as well.
Oh yeah, I could do wheat so we could have our own like food to feed our chickens.
Tomato, hot pepper, blueberry, and melon.
Yeah, so I've got blueberry and wheat. I guess we need.
I got one of each pack, so
okay, we're good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's the point with like with flower seeds? Are flower seeds worth planting?
I don't know. I cannot answer that question for you.
Okay, I need to go buy some wheat from what's her name for the chickens, so the chickens have food. I need hay from her. And then we start working on the farm.
Oh boy.
So I started watching Gravity Falls again with my friend, and it's so fun. I forgot how great Gravity Falls is.
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook. Remember, kids, it's not illegal if you don't get caught. I love Grunkle Stan is a vibe for me. I would like to purchase something from you. Can I please purchase? Oh my god, she's not standing at her stupid like counter. Is she closed for the day because it's 3 o'clock? I'm so annoyed.
It's 3:20. Yep.
Is she closed? Barely doing any work, lazy bones. Whatever, I guess I'm gonna...
Lazy bones.
You lazy bones! Well, back to the farm.
Well,
I tried.
oh, never mind that. Wow, this is completely worthless.
Yep.
How many blueberries did you buy?
I think 30. Again, trying to min-max our gold here. This is passive income. It takes a long time. You gotta buy a lot at the beginning, and I have a lot of other things too. I didn't just buy blueberries. Herky dirk, I got at least 20 pieces of cord. Time to hoe my way around here.
No. Fish.
Fish.
Monkey.
Monkey.
You
You saved me.
Why?
Oh yeah, but fuck Elon Musk. We would have high-speed rails in America if it wasn't for him. Like, we could get to Austin in less than 2 hours via train from Dallas if it wasn't for him. Fucking little bitch boy. Talking shit on his daughter, being like, she's not my daughter, she's dead to me, because that's what they call it, dead naming them. And I'm like, shut your bitch ass up, you fucking prick.
I just want my electric cars to go to space, and he did neither of those.
Yeah, he just bought other people's companies that were gonna do those things anyway, and then started marketing them as his fucking ideas, like he was some sort of Nikola Tesla bullshit. Like, it's so.
He's like
The
a
man is a
villainous
con
version-
artist. He's just a con artist.
He's like a villainous version of oh, what's his name? Apple.
Steve Jobs.
He's like Steve Jobs, but he doesn't have the intellect.
I mean, Steve Jobs didn't have the intellect either, my man. Steve Jobs was the same thing. He was also a con artist who stood on the shoulders of other people's ideas. Like, the real genius was Steve Wozniak. The problem was he wasn't good at marketing. He was just, you know, good at programming, the thing that he liked doing.
Yep. Whole movie about it where the actor playing Wozniak is like, dude, just acknowledge that people made it. He's like, no.
But no. Yeah, and the guy also didn't believe in, like, medicine, so he just died because of his own fucking will. Like, he could have lived. He had multiple liver transplants that he just let go to waste because he refused to take the medicine because he didn't trust it. So he just fucking died. What a piece of shit asshole. Fuck him. Glad he's dead. I have just so many hot opinions today.
You were like determined to pick a fight with someone today, aren't you?
I have
You're
been like,
please, someone show up on my Twitch and start a fight with me.
please let me go viral for being a hater. I'm good at being a hater. Well, like all of my clips from this game, because we have so much downtime to bullshit, are me talking about politics. Or like just make good video games, forehead.
Plays violent killing game. Man, this game's so awesome, so fun. Company farming game. Let me tell you about the economy.
No, the problem is this game makes me realize how everything in real life is dog shit because it's too close to like an actually good reality. It's like Animal Crossing. It's every millennial's dream. You own property and all you have to do is collect fruit and give it to a raccoon for rent. And you can also just not do it if you don't want to. The only penalty is you just don't get a bigger house. Oh, darn. You run around and collect bugs and hang out with your cute friends. Darn. Really terrible society right there.
But don't you want to work a 9 to 5?
Let me tell you something, Doug. Anyone ever ask you what your dream job is? Because my response to that is no, I don't have a dream job because I do not dream of labor. I don't dream every night of, oh boy, please God, let me make someone else way richer off of my hard work that I see any of. No, I don't dream of this. This is a nightmare. Can you tell that I've been watching the Democratic National Convention for the last 4 days? I'm like fired up.
I know. I don't know, man. I've had some people at work talk about politics. It's just like, bro, I've been here to case pick and go home.
You know what my favorite thing to do was when I worked at FedEx was just be a secret socialist. So I would just talk to them about things and be like, man, shouldn't we get paid more for this? Isn't it really unfair that we work all these hours, that we don't have unions at this company? Like, we probably should have unions and things like that. And everyone would be like, hell yeah, brother, that's a great idea. And it's just like, when you don't tell them that they're socialist ideas, most hardworking blue collar people are in favor of socialist ideas. It's just when they put the word communist on it, that's when they're like, but Russia, what about Venezuela or some shit? It's like, oh my God, you're so close. You're so close to like realizing that your enemies aren't the Mexicans or the Democrats, it's your bosses. They're the people who are keeping you down here.
When I was having first meeting with right?
I'm not on Bumble. Maybe I should be on Bumble.
It was a call date, and I had explained, we were talking about politics. I'm like, yeah, I don't really like to talk to you about it because I just feel like the country's more of an oligarchy than an actual republic. And they went, what do you mean? Well,
yes.
there's a ton of lobbyists. Everything kind with it.
It is. The original purpose for the government was to protect us from companies. At some point, though, the companies started sponsoring the government, and it was like, oh, hey, don't you guys hate trans people? It's like, what? We weren't thinking about it, but now that you mention it, they're the cause of all our problems. It's definitely not the Walton family. Anyway.
Sorry, I got distracted by something.
Now, speaking of dating apps, man, you know what I hate about dating apps, specifically the ones that I'm on? That you have to pay for premium to filter out people based on religion. Because Jesus, I know the answer is I don't want to, there's so many profiles that I'm just like skipping just because they have like, must have a deep and intense relationship with Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior, and meaningful relationship with the Lord. And I'm just like, no.
Like,
skip.
You look at your search? No.
You're in Texas. You have the fucking pick of the litter here. It's not me.
Yeah. No. So like,
I just want to filter them out is the problem. Like they're just wasting my time.
So turning back on the date thing. They did not want to go through with it. You want to guess why?
Why?
Take a wild fucking guess.
I genuinely have no idea.
So they were talking about like relationships and sex, and of course I thought and I said, well, I'm demisexual, or I lean more towards demi-ace. Which is like I'm not interested in sex at all. I just view it as like, and in terms of like a relationship, I view it as an activity. It does not represent as a sign of a relationship.
Yeah.
That was a deal breaker. Because they want someone a little bit more sexually active and have meaning in that. I'm like, cool.
I mean, that's fair though. I mean,
it is fair,
the worst part for that would be for that person to go through with it and pretend like you are on the same page and then be unsatisfied with it, and then you also be unsatisfied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just one of those like, damn it, this is like the 5th time that became a deal breaker again, and I'm just like, God damn it.
It's okay. All the girls that I'm apparently interested in are all deadbeats with no job or like don't want kids or families or anything, and it's like, great. I don't think I want kids, but I'm not like positive on that one yet. So it's kind of like I'm open to the idea, but I'm not married to it. However, they're very much on the hardcore like, nope. Also, I work at Walmart and I get paid $7 an hour, which is really unfortunate because they're very pretty.
Look, I can deal
which is no shame.
Yeah, I can deal with a low income myself, but like if you're a shit person and you have wild expectations of the other party members,
yeah,
it's gonna be like, look, I'm gonna need some like someone. No, it sounds mean to say investment, but like, you gotta have some appealing traits you expect me to go above beyond like that.
Yeah, like it's very. I have a tendency.
That's what I mean. Match the vibe.
I have a bad habit in relationships of just putting everything I have into them, and then the other person just kind of being like, "Oh, great! I don't have to do anything because he's putting all of this energy into it." And then I just, after a while, I have to go like, right, I need to dial it back. I'm not getting anything out of this other than just pouring a shit ton of energy into it. But like, I don't know, there's some people like I try and be like, look, maybe they just need a little bit of help, right? Like maybe they'll get their life back together and things will work out if they had someone who is a little more stable and can maybe like support them a little bit. And but when they just like make no effort after that to do anything about it, that's when it's like, okay, well, I tried, I gave you a chance,
that's what the
but
biggest turn off is for me is when I'm at the beginning, I'm expected to put all the effort and try to be interesting, and they put nothing back into it.
Brother, there is so many people who are like just the most boring fucking people. Like can't hold a conversation or text for shit. It's like, what the hell are you doing out here? I understand like you're attractive or something, I guess, but like, what the hell? I'm annoyed with the fucking farm right now. Sorry, I'm trying to buy wheat from fucking Marnie, and she just wandered off into town, and it's like, I need to feed my fucking chickens.
Like, dating relationships, and then all of a sudden, man, it's fucking wheat.
Brother, I need some wheat for my chickens. I love my chickens more than I love life, and they are starving. My little lovelies are starving for wheat because Marnie had to go to the fucking town. It won't sell me anything.
Marty is a nice lady, and you'll respect her.
And I'm a paying customer, damn it. Let me. My farm is relying on these chickens, and I need to feed them, and you ain't here to sell me wheat to feed them.
I do not like this current dating culture. It just feels very like.
Oh, it's all situationships and stuff too. That's the thing that drives me fucking crazy. I mean, that's kind of what I'm in right now.
I don't know.
I mean, I am intrinsically. Last time I talked about it with this person, we are not in a relationship, so I just go, okay. And it fucks me up because sometimes I'll sit there and think maybe I should have like a conversation about this with this person, and then I go, I don't need to. I'm not in a relationship with this person. They're not my girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, could I? Yeah, but I don't need to take their input. A, B, like, whatever, you know? It's annoying. I don't love it.
Like, it's definitely a red flag. It's like, oh, I'm seeing you, but I'm keeping my options open. It's like, then you're not seeing me.
Yeah, but they're not. That's the more annoying thing to me is when they're also not seeing anybody else, though. And it's like, so everything on paper, like, right, you know the old phrase, if it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, it might be a fucking duck. If it looks like a relationship, you act like we're in a relationship, and you're getting all of the benefits of being in a relationship, but it's not a relationship on paper. Doesn't that sound like it's a fucking relationship?
Like, there's a comic series I've been seeing on the internet called Strange Bedfellows.
Uh-huh.
And it's about this guy and girl who are best friends. They sleep in the same bed. They do basically everything running a coupleship, but they don't do. They both agree they're not a couple.
Yeah.
And the artist at the time didn't know that was what is described as a platonic relationship. Or where it's like, yeah, you do a couple things together, but you're not an official couple.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that sounds like something I want, because honestly, that sounds more pretty clear what I'm looking for than a romantic relationship. And I think I'm looking forward.
It very much sounds like you're not to put like a prescription on things, but from my understanding of the phrase, does aromantic sound correct to you? And that you just like want a person to be like in a partnership with that's not like a sexual only relationship. You know what I mean? Like you get benefits from being in a partnership together, but it's not like I'm trying to find the word for it. That's the closest thing I can think of is like I'm not the most versed in what aromantic is.
And I'm slightly interested in the romantic part. Yeah, I like to treat nicely.
Yeah, I mean everyone does. Everyone likes to have a partner or somebody who like helps out, like takes care of them if they're sick or something, you know, like makes them feel safe, heard. But I don't know. I'm pretty like
a person where it's like, if I have a shit day and I'm really excited for game content, and then I see them together wearing sexy lingerie, I'm gonna take the L and play that game tonight. I am not that person. Like, I am very much like, I would rather play video games than sexy time.
Yeah.
And that's just me, and that's cool. If other people are not into that, that's great. But I feel like it's valid if like man's frustrating trying to find a matching partner through that when that seems to be the deal breaker every time.
Yeah, I get you. Well, and I'd also, peace and love, I don't want you to feel like you're obligated to answer any of these questions or this conversation if it goes anywhere you don't want to talk because we're on stream. I'm just, we kind of just stumbled into this one.
Homie, I hang out in the VTuber community, which is all about sexuality and weird lewd jokes. Fine.
Now, look, there's a difference between talking about something in Discord and talking about it live on stream with a camera in front of you. Just making sure everyone's okay and comfortable. Oh my gosh.
Give it this fucking fish.
Marnie won't sell me my fucking wheat.
Okay, I'm not gonna. This fish sucks. Fuck you, fish. I hope you drown.
Yeah, I hope you drown fish.
You swim so bad you drown. Yeah, time for bed.
It's just like, it's the frustrating thing of, it's like, also, I'm almost there. You're a year older than me, right? You turned 30 last year.
This year.
Yeah, I turned 30 in like 4 months or whatever. So there's like the dichotomy of, ooh, there was an earthquake during the night. Sorry.
Can you repeat that?
I got distracted. There was an earthquake during the night.
Oh. I'd be distracted by earthquakes too.
I know. I was like starting my sentence and then I read there was an earthquake in the night. And I was like, huh? Fucking what? Earthquake. But where I was, where was I going? Being like almost 30 or whatever, like people, it's like there's two pathways, right? There's like the super career driven people who are like, I'm ready to have children and get married and settle down right fucking now.
The whole boomer family mentality.
Yes. And then there's the other kind who are like, I don't know what I want. I don't want a relationship, but I also don't want you to date other people. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? You know?
Yeah, that situation is a hard no for me. It's raining.
It is.
And my copper axe is ready.
Well, and like the way that I look at it, right, for my current one is like, I don't let it bother me. I just kind of go, well, I have a person that I have a fun time hanging out with, that we have an intimate relationship that's not my partner or whatever. So it's like, it's fun. We're having a good time. Whenever it's over, it's over. I had fun while it was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grown adults, we knew the nature of the deployment. We had fun while it was there, you know?
That situation could be both very clearly stated with how the relationship is set up and works.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's no issue. I just hate the ones that are like, are we in a relationship? Well, I don't know. Look, if you can't decide, then I'll do the decision and it's done.
Yeah. It is unfortunate that all of the beautiful goth girls that I love all have severe mental illnesses, and it makes them very difficult to be in relationships with.
Oh no.
I love them, but also makes it very difficult. Sometimes.
It's arrogant. It's arrogant to say it, but it's healthy to say, like, I know what I'm down for and what I'm not, and if it's not what I'm doing, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's called setting boundaries. That's having boundaries and rules for yourself that you know, and nothing wrong with that.
But David, just say you're broke.
Huh?
Just say you're broke.
Oh, fuck off. If you say that shit to me, I would just be like, the fuck you mean? I'm broke. Nah, bitch, I just don't want to fucking, like, fund your goddamn life.
Man,
like,
if you're broke, just say it. It's okay.
I'm not. It's more of just, I don't want you... I know what you're getting at, but I'm just saying, like, in general, I hate that mentality, because it's like, I want to make sure that you're not just taking advantage of me just for, like, money or something, because I have been taken advantage of before in my life, and it wasn't fun.
Oh boy, man. Having that feeling where you use as an item is a very awful.
Mm-hmm.
I got a copper axe.
Yay, we can get rid of those big-ass stumps, maybe.
I think so.
But yeah, I've had like a few of those before where it's like, well, what the, like, this was years and years and years ago, before like situationships were like a really common thing. But it was like, well, what the fuck are we? You're my friend. Okay, but obviously I'm more than just your friend, because we are doing all of these couple things together. We're sleeping together. We're doing all this stuff. What do you mean I'm your friend? Like, yeah, I'm your friend, but I'm not just your friend, right? It's like, I don't know why you're like trying to put like a label on it, because I want to understand what we're doing here.
It's not putting a label, it's understanding what's going on.
Yeah, I want to understand the nature of the deployment, you know? Like, let's set some boundaries here for the scenario. Like, I'm okay with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with just being friends in a romantic sexual relationship or whatever, and everyone understands the nature of what you're signing up for, but like, kind of sucks when that's not what when you're thinking it's something else, then it's something else entirely.
What stump do you want removed? Is it the ones down south?
So there's like this big middle island right here. I want all of these stumps and this big rock removed. Can you get big rocks gone? You should be able to.
I think I need a skill check for that. But we'll find out in a second.
Start chopping these ones down.
Hardwood, we are in a generation of culture.
I'm okay with it. I just wish it was easier to like. As someone who is an inherently sexual being who likes I've never been considered attractive most of my life, so this is like the best I've ever looked. I'm kind of okay with it, but it's hard like being in like, I don't know. I don't like walking up to girls because a lot of my friends are girls and real like growing up and things, and I'm always terrified of being like that creepy dude because I hear so many stories of them being like, this one weird dude wouldn't leave me alone. And I also am aware that I am a giant, so it's like intimidating. Like I saw a motherfucker who was my height the other day at Costco, and I was like, that dude is scary. That dude is intimidating. I'm like, is that what I look like to people from a distance? It was that moment of like, is that what I look like?
Yeah, I need a skill pickaxe for that.
Darn.
Yep. I'm sorry, I'm just damn. It's like that scene where the killer stabs himself with a family guy. Goes, ow, that hurts. Is that what I've been doing to people? I belong here.
Yeah, it's like me seeing that dude who was the alien in the Alien Romulus movie and being like, that dude's creepy and unsettling as hell. I'm like, wait a minute, is that what I look like to people? From a distance.
Oh my god, that thing that thing in the alien, not the actor, but the thing itself, man, that gave some real uncanny vibes that I did not.
Because it was a real person. Because that dude was the dude. Like I've made jokes about it, but that video I've sent you of that tall, unsettling basketball player, that's just him in a suit. Like that's his face and his neck. Yep. Which is very funny because Brian was talking about like, oh, the CGI looked like dog shit. And I'm like, brother, that was a real person in a suit. What do you mean?
I need 99 wood.
I have 38.
I need more.
Well,
I need more wood.
I have more in my chest. I have 51 in my chest.
More sugar.
Sugar. Well, more I'll harvest some. Now, I just wish it, honestly, it sucks when you're also like our person who doesn't really drink anymore. It's like, well, where do you meet people then? Other than bars, apparently. It's like the gym, and there's just so many like, the last thing I want is to like end up in some girl's like fucking TikTok video about like this creepy dude at the gym stared at me for 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Like that's a fear of mine. Especially because I go to a gym where a lot of people record themselves. Yeah. There was some girls at my gym who I was like working out next to the other day, and they were saying some of the meanest things about this other dude who works out at my gym, who's like a tall dude with long hair and a mustache. Like he's like my height. He's like a skinny like dude. He's got some tattoos. He's a nice guy as far as I can tell. But they were like talking shit about him, being like, that dude looks like he's gonna kidnap us and put us in the back of his van, and like talking like that right next to me. I didn't have headphones on, so it was like I heard all of it. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just internally to myself. And I was like, is this what they're like talking about, like other people? It just sucks. Yeah, it made me so mad.
Okay, no joke.
Oh yeah, boys will like physically fuck you up. Girls will like fuck you up emotionally.
And it's really scary. Man, if you want yourself confidence, right?
Huh? Oh yeah.
If you want yourself confidence, there you go. Me.
Video games. My waifus are always here for me. My waifus are always there for me. It will never betray me
Oh,
unless it's a top 10 anime
so
betrayal.
there's a take, and I want your input on it. And you probably agree, but it's just a start of discussion. So I don't know how much you know about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Didn't what's her name come back from the dead?
I don't know yet. That's supposedly been spoiled in the new chapter. That's not it.
Oh, sorry. I thought that's where you were going with this.
No, that's not one of them. Good news. I have a chart for you.
Yay, we can make coal.
It's about the whole theme. So, like, throughout the whole series, Yuji just goes through a lot of suffering and bad times. Some people made statements saying, like, this is stupid because there's nothing that comes out of the suffering. And I'm wanting to know, like, does there need to have a meaning in the suffering to be valuable in the story?
No. The suffering itself is the meaning. It's like the fucking tale of Sisyphus or whatever the fuck, you know, where it's like he has to go up the mountain every single day and push the rock up the fucking mountain and then it rolls back down at the bottom again. Is there a point to it? No. It's just what he has to do every day, and you just got to get up and do it, you know? It's not something that's gonna like teach you anything valuable. It's just a thing that sucks that you have to do forever.
There you go. Wood kill.
Woo! Nah, I mean, it's the stupid, like the quote of like, to live is to suffer, and like something is to find meaning in the suffering. Like he just hasn't found it yet. I mean, I'm sure there's some point that we're getting to eventually in the series where there's going to be a reason for it. Well, the reason for his suffering is to keep Sukuna away. That's the whole point. There is a point to his suffering. Never mind. They're fucking dumb. The whole point of his suffering is like there's not a giant demon that kills everyone.
It's like that whole like argument typical with the ending of My Hero. I was like, damn, they really did Deku because he lost his powers. Like, no, they all got jobs and careers and better society. That was all the whole goal.
Never mind. I've flipped on myself. I'm done with that. I'm done with my old opinion. My old opinion sucked. No,
What?
Those people are fucking stupid because the point of the suffering is that Sukuna doesn't kill everybody. That's the point of the suffering.
But he has been killing everybody anyway.
Yeah, but if he could have killed a lot more. If they just let him go, he'd kill way more.
Also,
yeah,
I think it's
some people died.
I think one of the funniest shit that Yuji pissed off Sukuna in the most comical ways. Just he gave him pity.
He's like, I pity you. It's like, what the fuck you mean you pity me, bitch?
Yeah, no, he literally does that. Like, Yuji has a domain expansion finally.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, what's this huge domain expansion? What's the meaning of it? And it's literally just Yuji walking around town talking about life and experiences that he had. And he's trying to like tell Sukuna, like, yeah, these experiences make life interesting. It's pretty great and interesting. Do you feel anything about that? And Sukuna goes, no, I understand what you're saying. I understand the logic. I don't feel a damn thing. It's meaningless to me. And Yuji basically says in layman terms, I pity you then. And Sukuna gets fucking livid.
Yeah, it's like a fucking ant going, I pity you. It's like, the fuck you mean? You're an ant.
Yeah. He goes, you pity me? And he ends the chapter with, I'm going to kill everyone you care about in front of you. And I think, like, that is probably my favorite highlight of the show, is just the overpowered character gets pissed by an ant.
Is there actually more anime now? Is there more of the actual like anime now? Yeah. Or is it just manga?
So,
Last.
yeah. I think.
Oh, okay. You just said something that made me be like, oh, is the show like back airing? Because I watched all of like the Shibuya incident, and I was like, all right, I'm done for now.
By the way, Toto is a goat.
Toto is the best character in the entire show. His name's Toto. It's like the dog.
Okay. It's Adora, bro.
I love him.
Stop looking at the booty and stop focus on the duty.
I very much get me vibes from Toto. I love him, but he just reminds me of myself a lot. Just like the bombastic, like, yes, Yuji.
David, calm your tits and focus on your wits.
Give me like 5 seconds. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta pee.
How you doing tonight, chat? Hope y'all are having a good night. I hope you're getting so much I even know about all the kinds of tops we're having today. Let's see, what am I doing here? Go. Oh. Oh, do you sell anything? Do you sell flippers? Actually, you know how much that is.
I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Doug.
Hi, Doug. No, so I want to circle back to something though for a second. I want to circle back to girls and relationships again because I'm not done. I had some thoughts when I walked away.
And another thing.
And another thing. Nah, so like my thing is also like I know how I talked about like a lot of people our age are like trying to like settle down and stuff. I'm not, because I had a moment where the other day where I was like, man, there's still shit that I want to do by myself. Because like we lost years of our lives to COVID, right? Like everyone says like you're 25 and like 25 to 30 is supposed to be like the best years of your life or some shit. I lost like 4 years of my life to a pandemic where I couldn't go outside, and also taking care of a terminally ill family member. That shit makes you grow up fast. And like I didn't really get to enjoy a lot of my 20s. Most of my 20s were spent in doing some dog shit. And now that I'm like finally having a job that pays my bills enough that I can maybe do things, I'm like, I have things I want to do. So probably not settling down for a minute. And everyone also is getting that existential dread of being like, we're getting old, we're 30. It's like, motherfucker, we're young. 30's not old. Another 30 years you'll be old, okay? You've got another your entire life that you've lived up to this point left until you're like even starting to get old. You know?
Right. Also just drives me nuts when not nuts. It's just like, oh, I feel like I can't do all these things. Like, why can't you do all these things?
A lot of excuses most of the time.
Yeah. Like, yeah, something that I was like, wish I could just approve myself. Like, yeah, that's kind of a big test.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have things that I want to do. Like, I don't love living here in Texas. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a prison, but also, like, I have a house. So it's like, I'm in a cage, but it's a gilded cage. You know what I mean? But I get it. I mean, that's a little bit harder. But there's a lot of people who are like, I want to do something. It's like, then do it. Do something about it. Be about it. You know? Sorry, you had some examples and I cut you off. My bad, man.
No, you're good. You very understand what I was saying. Like, yeah, I have a house. I have needs now, so I can.
Yeah. I have a car for right now. Like, I'm trying to save money and like pay off some debts that built up because, spoiler, when a third of your family's income goes away overnight, you start building up debt really fast. Now I'm on the other side of it where I'm paying all of it off. Rocks. But anyway, it is what it is, you know, just enjoying life and shit. I don't know. I get it. Like, I understand sometimes, like, a lot of people have a lot of self-pity, and there's times for that. You gotta, like, you can take some time, sit down, and feel bad for yourself. That's okay. The thing is, after that, you need to get up and go, so what am I gonna do about it? You know? Am I just gonna sit here and feel bad about it, or am I gonna do something about it?
Kind of that from Naruto when the show first started.
Uh-huh.
Where like they're at the bridge, right?
Uh-huh.
And, Naruto, you know, he tells like the kid like, yeah, Naruto used to be like a huge fucking crybaby in the village.
Uh-huh.
But at some point, Naruto learned to stop crying and he started doing shit.
Uh-huh.
And like, and he just goes on. He goes, yeah, you can cry and feel sad, but at some point, you need to like figure out how to deal with it.
Yeah, you gotta do something about it. The alternative is dying, and I don't think you want to die, so figure it out, you know?
I mean, no bill, you're dead.
That is a weird moment that I kind of had, is when I was like, what's the worst thing I could do? What could happen to me? Die? Oh, well. You know? Once you kind of accept that that's the worst thing that could happen to you, it's like, all right, never mind, everything's fine.
Like that bomb defusal reporter. How can you defuse bombs so calmly? Like, well, either I'm right or it's suddenly not my problem anymore.
Yeah, suddenly it's everyone else's problem. Suddenly there's a me-shaped stain on the ground and it's not my problem anymore.
The next guy, though, definitely his problem.
Oh yeah, sucks to be that guy having to clean this shit up. Am I like stupid? Because I just don't understand that like Marnie is never at her ranch selling things. And that's like her whole thing she's supposed to do is sell things. Like livestock at her ranch. I can't. I'm gonna have to it's just all my own hay from now on, I guess. From my livestock. I don't know. It is another thing that kind of frustrates me sometimes is like, it's hard to meet people in like Dallas and do things that aren't just like, did you want to go drinking? No, not really. I don't really drink anymore because I'm like trying to work out and like be fit and stuff. Oh, that's a bummer. All the people that work out really hard, like there's so many of them. It's like, well, what do you do when you're not at the gym? I go to church. All of this is for the Lord. All things are possible through him, and he has blessed me with this strength. It's like, cool.
She's just like,
so these are my options, huh? The degenerates or the Jesus freaks. Got it.
well, the one, the data I had, they were not Christian, but they were very like, I'm super spiritual, very like,
I mean, the person I'm seeing right now is very spiritual and like believes in deities and things like that. And I'm like, cool, whatever. It's not hurting anybody. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, all right, I don't believe in any of this shit.
Well, they describe it as like, well, I'd like to feel belief in Reishi. I'm like, what? You know, spiritual energy. I'm like, you mean Reishi?
Reiki? I've heard that as Reiki before.
Yeah, they were calling it Reiki. I'm like, no, it's pronounced Reishi. I know this because I watch anime that uses that term. It's Reishi. They did not like that I corrected them on that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I got a new sword.
Ooh, I need a sword again. Mine got stolen from me when I passed out in the dungeon.
Who mugs a sword, man?
I don't know, someone who's an asshole.
man, have you been watching the One Piece season?
I haven't, mostly just because like I've been kind of waiting for it to get ahead. I do love the one clip of Blackbeard and Aikichi drinking, and that's my favorite gif that I've seen in forever. It's just those two. I'm like, man, this is a vibe. I love it.
Like,
And then I start looking at him like, is Blackbeard the villain? Is Blackbeard really the villain of this story?
I think he is the antagonist because what's probably going to happen is his idea of the One Piece is going to be the exact opposite of One Piece.
Yeah, we know that because he has the exact opposite opinion about pie.
Yeah. And not just pie, but
I know.
It wasn't voiced, but Luffy said he wants to become Pirate King because if he becomes Pirate King, he can do something. And he reveals that thing at the end of the Kaido arc.
Yeah.
He doesn't say it, and it doesn't get voiced or anything. He just says, yeah, once I become Pirate King, and then just mutes and his mouth moves, and everyone on the crew's like, you're kidding me? This is what we're doing this for? And they just laugh about it.
Yeah, I think the answer is to let everyone can do what they want is really the thing that he's...
Everyone be free.
Yeah. That's like his whole shtick.
Just like the Nika guy.
I do love the theory that the One Piece is going to flood the world. I do like that that's like the running theory for what it's gonna do, and that's why like Zoo is like a tall animal that can like, if the ocean gets flipped over, like it can still stand or whatever, and like the Fishman Island has like a floating ship.
The current arc kind of
yeah, I know. I need to get into it. I just haven't gotten there yet. I've been letting it kind of get ahead because I was tired of reading week to week for Egghead Island.
The big bad plot is that all the islands are going missing.
Yeah, yeah.
And the merfolk kind of telling like, well, that sucks. Anyway. And the solution to stop it is involving going against the government because they're responsible. Not the Navy, just particularly the world government.
Yeah.
And be finding the One Piece.
Yep.
And the doctor does the big spiel like, yes, the One Piece is a real thing.
Yeah, we already knew that.
And he's like, I was there, saw it, it's a real place. You have to find it. And the world government starts showing its ugly hand, and everyone started to realize, the world government's actually... So, the world government is actually bad guys, and the pirates are actually decent people.
It's almost, weird. They do that a lot.
Unless you're Teach.
Yeah.
Unless you're Blackbeard. You might not be good.
Might not be such a great guy, yeah.
I am loving that ever since the Kaido arc, the One Piece animations have just like gone completely
Oh yeah, it's because they started paying, a lot of them are Americans as part of the thing. That's part of what's happened, is there's like a couple very specific people. I mean, the entire Kaido arc, they were like, we need to just redo the animation. Like, we need this to be better. It's not good, it's old, it's dated, it looks like it's from 2000 still. We need to get with the times, you know?
We need to modernize this a bit. We have better technology, we need to use that technology.
This is one of the biggest shows in the world. We need to update this a little bit, make it look like it is.
Yeah, but this show outlasted 3 generations of anime.
I know.
How do you do that? How do you outlast 3 whole entire generations?
Your source material's not over yet. That's how. Oda's alive somehow.
Speaking of source material, aside from the fact that everyone's making fun of Sukuna, because that is probably my biggest highlight of that series, is just Just that moment, Yuji pitying Sukuna, just pissing him off. Is suddenly these characters that didn't die turns out didn't die, and suddenly these people that lost their abilities didn't actually lose their abilities. And I'm just like, this is getting really annoying. Because there's a healthy surprise, and then there's a kickback.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, it is.
Oh. Well, I made a mayonnaise machine.
Does it make mayonnaise?
I don't know, man. It does things. It does make mayonnaise. You put eggs in it, it makes mayonnaise.
Make a mayonnaise, make a mayonnaise, put it in a pan, make it mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Monkey.
Did I keep the eggs or did I sell them?
I am looking forward to playing it later.
Yeah, it's definitely like on my list, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna check it out eventually. Yeah, I mean, you can have more char. You can only make one at a time. 10 wood to make one charcoal. So I was like, oh, that seems kind of lame. Maybe a sec. I mean, you gotta have more than one. My chickens are not happy, Doug. They are not loving this.
I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy.
You know why I'm not happy, Bob?
You see, the company is an enormous. Yes.
Did you ever stop and sit and think, what about the shareholders?
What about the shareholders? Who's gonna think
Doug,
about
why are
that,
you going to
Bob?
bed? It's 3 in the afternoon.
I have no energy.
I love the way I said that. Why are you going to sleep? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I had to tell you this. But my characters are collecting and recharge energy.
So during my like journey of like working on cybersecurity things, I had a revelation. I think, you ever wonder why in video games the teams are always red and blue? You ever think about that? Why do they pick red and why do they pick blue?
Wasn't it originally green and yellow?
I don't know. I'm having a thought to myself, which is in cybersecurity they call like the defensive, like people who work on defense.
Never mind.
The people on defense call themselves the blue team and enemies are the red team. And I wonder if that's where it started because they're all like fucking programmers, you know?
So we can talk about emotional color theory here.
Well, also that's also part of it, but
Yeah, I was gonna say the reason why it's like why people on red team in League of Legends always make more aggressive plays than the blue team does.
huh.
Yeah, it's not like dead obvious, but like there's a very hidden statistic that kind of shows up is if you're on the red team, your team will always make more aggressive plays than the blue team will, and the blue team will play more defensively passive. And it's a crazy like study theory that the color team you're on influences your playstyle. Like,
interesting. That makes sense. Maybe that's why I always liked red team, because I liked playing more aggressively.
And that's why, like, a great example would be like Final Fantasy 14. The healers' jobs are all green because green makes you want to be supportive and helpful in heal.
Interesting.
Because green is the color of life.
Yeah.
You're playing class job that provides life. Yeah. You also dictate the party if they keep falling into the pit and rescue them into it. Which I think is fun. I looked up the Final Fantasy 14 raid. It is so much more complicated than a Destiny raid, usually, by far.
Yeah, but a lot of them are also just like, just go stand in this square. Got it.
Some of them were like, go stand in the square, then go into this other square so you can combine the two buffs into a damage ability, tag the boss, and then you have a short window to do damage. That's crazy. All the while dodging like a whole like AoE map pool choreograph.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different that since it's not like an action game. You know what I mean? Like everything moves a little bit slower. Designing raids for a first-person shooter style game seems exceptionally difficult to me, you know?
I think it's easy. It's just players and like shooters in Destiny or first-person shooter players are not used to doing mechanics while dealing with ads.
Oh, yeah.
Because 90% of shooters is just kill this.
Yeah, I get maybe it's because I've played Borderlands enough that I'm like, I know to be like, oh, there's an enemy that's not dying. Is there something that's keeping it alive? Maybe we need to kill that thing first.
Yeah. Well, that'd be like the next step. Whereas like in like a Destiny raid, you have to let's see, what's a mechanic right off the top of my head? To damage boss, one of the players must be teleported to an astral plane.
Yeah.
Two other players outside need to stand on specific platforms to create a path for the astral player to grab an orb.
Yeah.
They got to do that 3 times. The third one has to grab that orb, find a specific mob, steal the buff.
Level 4 farming, hell yeah. Sorry. New crafting recipe: iron fence, preserves jar, basic retaining soil.
And then once they steal that orb and buff that prevents players from dying, the other 4 players need to set off 4 nuclear bombs to stun the boss, and then you can do damage.
Wheat's bullshit.
How bullshit?
It didn't pay anything. It's a it's a resource for farming, and like we need it for the animals to feed them, but also like the other things it produces we can make into bread. Bread is valuable, but I don't have the stuff to make bread or flour yet, so it just kind of is only valuable to be sold right now.
Okay, I'm getting rid of the damn tree.
Hey, yeah, fuck that tree.
It's like literally blocking the road.
I know, it's just in the way.
Son of a bitch.
I think we should buy some more seeds today. We're only 6 days into this month.
Trade your tool.
What tool?
Any of them.
Why?
Because I'm the one with all the bronze shit, and this is your save file.
So, this is our game. I'm not playing it without you.
Oh.
I mean, I haven't been. That's what I've been like. I've been doing this my Thursdays. Like, let's play Stardew. Vibes game. Let's play Stardew and listen to me rant about politics.
Meanwhile, I was like, man, have you watched Solo Leveling yet? Have you actually?
No, I'm not. I don't know, probably gonna watch it for a while. I'm just not interested in it. I know it's a popular thing, but I'm just not interested.
Yeah. This is a judgment for sure. I don't think you're into...
Not really. Not really at all. They all kind of, most of them feel the same to me. Like, they feel like you've condensed the idea of what a shonen anime is down to like its most basic level. And I don't love it sometimes.
To read for sure. Which, maybe that's why I like it. It's pretty comic booky.
Well, and like I have friends who watch them and read them and stuff, and they tell me the plot lines, and I'll just sit there and go, wow, that's interesting, but it's like, it's kind of basic to me. I'm like, this is kind of not really that interesting. Like it's like a comic book version of the K-dramas that people love, like the Korean dramas. Yeah, they're fine, I guess, but also like
it also triggers the art ADHD brain. Like, oh, this is pretty colorful.
Yeah, I don't need colors. I actually kind of prefer the black and white of manga at this point.
I do for manga. For manga, I like the color.
See, most of the time, all of the ones I've seen, people are like, look at how the colors look. And because I am an art person, I look at them and go, these colors look like dog shit. And it's most of the time because it's just somebody like, there's not, the word I'm going to use is, there's not editing involved. Like a lot of the people, from my understanding, who do the manhwas are just like fan artists who are just posting their stuff to the internet. Am I correct? Like most of them are just done by individuals. They're not like produced by a company.
I wouldn't say individuals. They're not a company either. Or maybe like personal teams. I'll say personal teams.
There's just like a level of, I'm going to say curation that's not quite there for me. That makes it feel amateurish to me. A lot, like the colors just don't look great to me a lot of the time. Like they could very much benefit from having like an inker or somebody whose whole thing is like doing renders. You know what I mean? Like it's like it just doesn't quite do it for me. A lot of the time it ends up looking very flat and lacking in like the composition. That's the word I'm looking for. A lot of the time the composition of the actual like frames and like the way characters are standing and look are just kind of meh, you know. I'm glad people enjoy them. I'm glad that they're there for them. They're just not something that I'm big on.
Writing my Google Doc.
Writing your Google Doc?
Yep.
What's in your Google Doc? Edwin doesn't like manhwa.
Reason number 4 will shock you.
Top 10 reasons Source hates manhwa. And you're wrong for liking it. Number 1, you're soy.
Number 2, Burger King footlights.
There you are. Fish.
How are you doing in
Fuck. I beat the dancing lion. So I'm in the Shadow of the Erd Tree now. I beat the dancing lion. I beat the Guts wannabe boss. Did you know that there's a Wolverine boss in that game? Did you know that?
No.
Shadow of the Erd Tree has an invader named Logar who has Wolverine's haircut and beard and has beast claws and no pants and only wears pants, like shorts, and is small and hairy. His name is Lorgar. And the first time I saw it, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Is it just fucking Wolverine? God damn it. And he's in like a wooded area, like a forest, and he makes like a yell whenever he like appears like a Wolverine noise, like, argh, argh. Like, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm on another boss, Renala of the Twin Moons, I think is the name, or Rolana, Knight of the Twin Moons. They're hard. Here's the thing for me. Most of the fights don't feel like they're hard. It's just the enemies deal a ton of damage and I deal no damage. You know what I mean? That's kind of the thing. And it's like, we'll find Stardew tree fragments. I'm like, there's not any more. I found all the ones that are not in front of this, behind this boss. Oops, so it's like, great. But I mean, I'm liking Elden Ring more than I was originally. I got to a point where it was like the game started to feel good, and like bosses weren't like murdering me every time, you know. I was like first trying a few of them. I've gotten to the point where I'm like kind of at ease with the game. It's just sometimes there's an enemy that is very much built to be the antithesis of my play style that is very frustrating. Enemies that move fast are my problem because I'm doing the fucking great sword build and I'm just like, just stand still and let me hit you. Or that are like impossible to stagger. That's the other one, when they don't let me stagger them. I'm like, all right, this is gonna suck.
Ones I hate you just can't do anything about it. Like, here's a random vulnerability.
Yep.
Why are you invulnerable? I don't know.
Eggs. I got eggs. Fake mayonnaise. Get hay to feed chicken. So I've been like banking my vacation days all year because I thought I was gonna go to Riot Fest in Chicago again this year, but probably aren't now. So I've been sitting here trying to be like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I've got like 7 days of paid vacation that I gotta use by the end of January or they just go away. I don't get paid for them if I don't use them, so I gotta use them, you know? So I might be going to Disney World with my friend for their birthday. And just go to Disney World for like a few days. I've been wanting to go to Disney World for a while. I just realized I haven't been to Disney World in like over a decade. And like they didn't have any of the Star Wars shit when I went. They didn't have any of this other stuff when I went. Now it's like, I want to go see the Star Wars stuff. I want to go to Universal and see the Harry Potter world, despite J.K. Rowling doing everything she can to try to make it not fun to like that series. Good. Fuck her. Stupid bitch. It's just amazing that she just couldn't keep her fucking trap shut. It's like, man, you were just really out here being rich and still being a petty hater. It's amazing. Like, you couldn't just like take your millions of dollars and shut the fuck up about it. I think the one that's the most upsetting to me, honestly, about the J.K. Rowling thing is how many of her fans were young LGBTQ plus people. Like, all of my friends, like all of my gay friends, all of my LGBTQ friends loved Harry Potter until she got on Twitter and started saying rancid shit about them. And it was like, oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And it's a whole story about like a kid who didn't fit in and never was understood and they didn't know why. And I wonder why that resonated with the entire LGBTQ community. Let's ruin that.
Dumbledore's suddenly gay.
Mm-hmm. Because he's not one of the icky gays. He's just a gay man. I just, fucking stupid bitch. And it's so annoying because I still kind of like Harry Potter. It's the problem of it's like it makes it difficult to be a fan of something.
What it was, not for...
Yeah. That's the thing. I very much have like divorced the art from the artist in that instance. And it's one of those things of it's like people being like, well, she's making money off of it. I'm like, she's already rich. She's already a multimillionaire. My $10 isn't going to make her fucking any less rich as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy it if you want to enjoy it. You know? She still gets some kickbacks and stuff, but it's like, whatever. Fucking fuck her. You know? Enjoy the thing. I would honestly be like, enjoy the thing in spite of her, you know? Like, if I knew somebody who made something that I really liked hated me, I would be like, well, guess what? I'm gonna love it even more now, because fuck you.
I'm gonna enjoy your content more.
You don't get to choose who enjoys your stuff. I'm gonna enjoy it even more. If it makes you mad, better.
Man, that sucks. Like, I go to the cave and I waste all my energy. It's like, well, there goes my day.
The cave is such a fast way to just burn. That's why I haven't done a lot of it. Cause like I've got all this. That's the problem. I don't know how you're supposed to do both, honestly, because it's like you got to pick manage the farm or manage the cave, and it's like My normal answer would be, I guess a normal playthrough would be on days where it rains, you just go manage the cave. But like on days where it doesn't rain, it's like, well, gotta manage the farm, or you manage the farm as much as you can, and then you go to the cave as much as you can, and then that's the day, you know? You only go down like 1 or 2 levels, and then you go, time to go to bed.
Ugh.
Oh god. Jump scared. Jump scared. I want to play Still Wakes the Deep. That's a game that I haven't gotten around to yet that I really want to play. I know. It's on my list of things to play that I know is going to be good. I just haven't sat down and done it yet. It's because I've been playing Elden Ring. Elden Ring has been like all of my free gaming time has been Elden Ring. And it's mostly just because I want to be finished with it, you know?
You know what? I'm going to drink your mayonnaise.
No! We got to sell it. It's our produce.
Yummy.
I'm so mad that you ate that right now instead of when you're low on energy.
You're mad because I was inefficient with that.
I'm mad because you just wasted it for no fucking reason.
I had some delicious mayo. It was not a waste.
I'm so mad. That's expensive. That's a lot of work.
I'm never gonna financially recover from this. Trying to get the game music. When we get to 440,
Yeah. I caught a rainbow trout. Ooh. Need iron. Do you have iron?
Guess where I need to go to get iron, buddy.
Level 40. I was just scared. Oh, you have some iron ore. You have 4. How many does it take to make a bar?
5.
I was looking at sprinklers because I was trying to be like, well, if we can automate the watering process, that saves a lot of your energy every day and mine. That we could pour into other things.
I know, because I was supposed to finish, like, damn, I'm tired. Go back to bed.
That's the problem when you expand the farm operations. You need the sprinklers because otherwise you just tire yourself out watering everything every day. What?
I'm upgrading the watering can.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so if you upgrade it, it becomes a charge ability that gets like multiple rows at once.
Huh.
And I think the higher tiers you go, the farther it goes out.
I'm stealing your wooden sword.
Oh no. It's not my wooden sword.
I'm gonna go dungeon prowl. Do you have any torches?
Nope. I think you need wood and sapling. Oh, I do have.
The entire dungeon just feels like such a fucking like resource sink. Wish I could sprint sometimes. Damn, it's already 10 o'clock. Damn.
11.
No, 10.
Oh,
I'm in real life IRL.
It's like, no, it's 11. What do you mean?
Time flies when you're talking about the errors of capitalism.
I do want to see the Sonic Shadow movie.
I do too. When's that coming out?
To the Google. December 20th.
My birthday. Hell yeah.
Oh, I know what we're doing for your birthday.
We can go see that. I can't see fucking shit down here.
Right? I hate it. Welcome to the barbecue.
Like,
Gosh,
no, I
dude.
seriously, like, I couldn't even find, like, the ladder in this room if I wanted to right now. What the fuck? Oh, hey, I found it.
I do know that.
I said that, and then the first rock I broke had the ladder underneath it.
I wonder if, like, if I go down there, it gives me the bonus.
Probably.
It does.
I'm trying to level up my fighting skills.
I'm gonna eat this random carrot. Yep. Yummy.
I've got some new ideas to sleep on. Ooh, why is it all musty like this?
I have need to put on
Protect me, Doug. Protect me, Squire. Or Crystal. I gotta level up my mining abilities.
Wait. I can cheese this.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
What is that? Just make a random staircase wherever, just go down 5 levels.
Yes. There we go.
Comes down and just sees Doug's series of ladders. I got a slingshot.
Yep. Where's the ammo sometimes?
Probably rocks.
Look, now we're down to 4 with iron.
Iron ore. Hell yeah. We can start making sprinklers.
That's why stone is important. Sometimes you're just like, fuck this. And
You say that's why stone is important?
yep, because you can make staircases.
Oh yeah, you get fucking near infinite stone out of this place
Oh,
though.
God, is there iron?
We get like near infinite stone from here though. Oh, that would suck if we didn't have that pickaxe that I just walked right around. I was like, oh, it's blocking the path. Walks around it. Where's the ladder?
Where ladder? No creature for ladder. That's not
Bunga bunga ladder.
ladder. Ladder.
I was like, are we gonna run into one where we have to have a staircase to make the ladder?
No.
What the fuck are these things? Oh, is that a Jimino? Are these things our friends?
No, they're not. There's so much iron.
Hell yeah. We're rich. Aha, gotcha, bat. Maximum effort. I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark. Oh god, no, ow, ow, oh god, this thing's gonna fucking kill me. God damn it.
Did you actually die? Oh no.
Fuck, yes, because that stupid Gimino thing got all over me, poisoned me, and I couldn't fucking move to get away from it, so I just died.
That's okay. I got the next.
I found you unconscious in the mine. I was hunting for minerals and almost stepped on your head. Do I keep all my stuff? Did I lose all my shit? Am I just lost 200 gold and 3 items from my backpack? God damn it. Oh well, all the things I lost weren't really. There were some cave carrots and a backpack.
Imagine you lost the slingshot. Like, I just got.
Dude, I'd be so mad. I thought I was gonna lose my iron ore, honestly. That's what I was more worried about than anything.
Yeah.
But it's 8 o'clock. Time to start heading back to the house, I guess. I got no energy. I ain't got no health.
There's a bottom? So far, there's no sign of bottom. Reach the bottom line. I think it's 100 floors.
Jesus Christ. Halfway there.
Halfway there.
Almost halfway there.
Oh, that would have been silly. Almost did an oopsie.
Almost did an oopsie.
Yeah, I almost put the board in the cell bin. Ooh, another mayonnaise. Let me just drink that.
My mayonnaise. I'm the one taking care of all these chickens. You're over here. Look at all those chickens.
I think I'm gonna go for like another day. Probably call it so I can make dinner.
Yeah, that sounds good. Go do some more mine exploring. More iron ore in there. We can make some iron bars and make us some sprinklers. Be some real fancy pantses over here. Yeah, level 1 mining.
380 for mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise is valuable, man.
Who mayonnaise? I think some crops are gonna be ready today too.
I think they are too. It's the 8th. Almost ready.
Give me your iron ore.
Sunflower or poppy's ready.
Yeah, give me that.
Check on the chickens. Eggs, 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 eggs. More mayonnaise for me. I don't think I have any more hay to feed them, however. I need to start upgrading my mayonnaise project over here. My mayonnaise industry. Robin's like, I can build a well for you if you need it. Do woo. I don't need that shit.
What? The well? Little thingies?
Do woo thingies. Do you have any earth crystals? Oh, good. I have one more anyway, so we're good. We're expanding the operation. Haha, now I can make 3 mayonnaises at a time. Quick, quick, quick. Was that all the iron ore that you had?
No, I have one more bar, but I'm going to the mines to get one.
I was just curious because I'm at the farm, so I was like, oh, I'm about to restart it because all of them finished.
Yep. Yeah, if it's done, go ahead and just do them.
I don't have enough to make another one. That's why I was here asking if you had one. There wasn't any more in your chest, so I was like, okay, well. Hey, well, that's the way it crumbles sometimes. Well, I got 3 sprinklers set up. I can't place them in more efficient places because I would have to break the things that are growing in tiles. However, they are around the edge of our farm, so it should water like half of our stuff every morning now for us.
Okay.
More energy. More energy. More passion. More energy. More passion. Animal fun. Nope. Fish. I need a sturgeon. Just making sure we don't need this rainbow trout that I have for anything special. Nope, we just need a walleye. Okay. Oh, good thing I remember to do this. We didn't water our crops this morning.
I didn't. So,
I just didn't think about it. I was like looking at them and I thought, these don't look like they've been watered.
and then you watered like, oh, because they weren't.
Do, do, do.
Well, got a free level up farming.
Hell yeah.
Because turns out one of the monsters can drop.
Ah, interesting. Damn, watering all these damn plants is taking up all my energy. It's so hot working out in these fields.
I'm time for my fucking lunch down here. You can chill.
I'm just getting sweaty and sunburned.
We both learned that. We both know that.
Oh, I know.
Fucking experience.
I know. I need 3 iron bars and I can make a crab pot. Start getting us some crabs every day.
I'm gonna probably have to take some of steel pickaxe.
That's fine.
Because it is taking.
Gotta do that to dig deeper. More valuable loot, more deep digging. I caught a rainbow trout.
There we go. Got to 55.
Hell yeah. Time to go put my goods in the selling box. I got mayonnaise. I got mayonnaise.
Yes, I'll take that. I
Oh
will
yeah.
take that item. So one of the rewards for completing the monster loot was just a bigger loot grab radius. I'm like, oh yes, please. It slightly increases your radius for collecting items.
That I guess that's for both of us or just you.
It's just me. You might be able to collect it in the rewards tab if you check. If you like go to the community guide, there should be like a little present on the bottom on the binders tab or monster hunting tab, whatever you want to call it.
Ooh, there isn't the there's a lot in the crafts one. Oh, never mind. They're just completed. The little blooms. Where's the miners tab?
Should say like mining.
Boiler room.
Yeah, the boiler room's the mining one. Oh my goodness, this plant blocks, man, almost got cocked.
Blacksmith bundle. Don't have geologist bundle. Reward minecarts repaired.
Yep, minecart repair means like we can go straight to town, and from there.
Hmm. So maybe it just does automatically apply to me and I just don't see it. I hope. Hope the game's smart in that aspect. Look at all my mayonnaise and my fishing. Smoking my fish all day.
Level up combat, roots platter. Level up farming, a bee house, the Dr. Bees.
I want bees.
Paging Dr. B.
Paging Dr. BG. Emergency, emergency.
I hate you.
I love that song. It's stuck in my head all the time. This is the police. Paging Dr. BG. Emergency, emergency. Behold, sprinklers. Huh. The way that they sprinkle, I don't like. I would figure it would do it more of a different radius instead of literally just only up, down, left, right. I mean, those are the only places I could place them right now and have them actually do anything. I don't know why I'm doing this. We're about to stop for the day, right?
Yeah.
So now this will save. Cricketer. All right, well, bye, everybody. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, stream.